prediction that you and Richard, Team John and Team Rob. You've been working with animals a lot, I've noticed, with a puppet horse in War Horse on the London stage, highly acclaimed, and with a dog playing Wolf on our show. Would you prefer that we went with puppet wolves next season, or did you like working with ghosts?
Yeah, the thing about puppet horses is they do what they're told, which is kind of a big bonus. No, I love my dog. I love Cooper, or Ghost, as he's called. I don't know, yeah, we got him very well. He just didn't do what he was told, and all he wanted was the bit of meat in my hand. But, so he's quite often wagging his tail and had his tongue out. Not looking frantic or silent at all, but I think he did a fabulous job, really.
Did you, as I asked Amelia, this has been quite a transformation for you too. Is your life changing as a result? Are you being recognized? And
I got recognised in Costa Coffee the other day. I was buying a latte, I got recognised by someone. And it's more that they kind of get a bizarre, kind of puzzled look. I'm sure I know you from somewhere.
Exactly.
And then every now and again the question, have you read or you watched Game of Thrones? At which point I say, well, actually, as it happened. But yeah, no, it's been remarkable. It's been an amazing journey. Absolutely.
Well, let's hope it's just beginning here. I know one question that a lot of fans have asked me, and I'm sure it's one we should tackle here. We are preparing the DVDs now, and David and Dan, what can the fans expect on the DVDs and Blu-ray? Will there be deleted scenes and extended scenes, or special features?
Us droning on and on and on. No, there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we didn't really have any deleted scenes, and we pretty much used everything we shot. It was a very ambitious and challenging schedule, and so as a result of that, it's not like there were a lot of things left on the cutting room floor. But the DVD team is putting together a lot of amazing supplementary material with art from Will Simpson, who is our storyboard artist and old school 2000 AD comic book guy, Judge Dredd guy, the Hellblazer guy, and he's done some really, really amazing work that's going to show up on the DVD that we're really proud of.
The thing I'm really excited about on the DVDs, it would be great, I wish we had it here, we could show you, but the first auditions for everybody here, what they came in and did with those scenes. We don't have them here, but they are on the DVDs. If you could see what Momoa does, once Jason approves it, it goes on the DVD, because you need to see him do it, what's it called, the haka? Yeah. It's the dance that won him the role of Jason Momoa. And by the way, this is a good time to probably say thank you to the fans, because we were looking all over the world for Khal Drogo, couldn't find the right person, looking. We went on to, there are the different threads where fans recommended the actors that they like, and
Westeros.
It was all Westeros, and there was a whole Khal Drogo one, and someone had a Jason Momoa. And no offense, but I hadn't heard of you before that. I hadn't watched, I hadn't kept up on my Baywatch, but so we clicked on the fan was kind enough to have a link with Jason's picture, and we clicked on it, and we thought, that kind of looks true a movie. And so we thought, why not, let's bring him in. And he came in, and he read the scene, and then there's no dance in the actual scene. Jason decided to show us how good he was. He was going to do the haka, and just like tore off his shirt.
Jason, what was it like? Almost all of you made-up language. That must have been an interesting challenge for you.
Yes, it was very interesting. Actually, when I went to the table reading and I met the 50 cast members, David and Dan pulled me aside and they're like, oh, we have this great idea. We think it's a good idea that we made this language because there's no way that the whole tribe would learn how to speak English. And, you know, and I'm like, well, that absolutely makes sense. We should, yeah, it's a good idea. But we have this language, it's like German Arabic. I want you to listen to it. It literally sounded like Jabba the Hutt and like Bear. I won't do anything. And ordered a lot of pizza and got a lot of Guinness, and next thing you know, that's all it takes, a little bit of Guinness.
We did not invent the language. It was David Peterson as the father.
Amazing language. It's so beautiful, and it was an honor to absolutely the greatest acting achievement to learn something like that, and then it's a true honor to be able to communicate like that with someone else and what they're saying. It was really fun.
So was that your favorite scene? Your great speech in Duff Rockeye was an amazing.
Yes, I mean that, George.
What was your favorite scene to film in the first season? What's the one that you got most excited about, and looking back on it, you're really pleased with? Nicola?
Well, that Isaac was really annoying, so pushing you no. Isaac is the sweetest kid. There were, to be honest, I think there's so many great scenes. I mean, to get those scripts and read those scenes, I really liked my last scene with Catman. It was great to do that. And but okay.
Probably the scene with Aria was amazing. It's beautifully written. It's also a really kind of wonderful or very sad moment for the character. I liked like getting hot and sweaty with Richard and Malfoy. That was quite sexy. And apart from that, I don't know. I had loads. The fight scenes were a lot of fun.
My favourite are still to come, so we just read some of season 2. First season, I really enjoyed doing the scene with Mark Addy, with Liz Roberts, and just because it was more revealing than I'd had a chance to do.
And that's another wonderful scene that they attributed like that. It's not from the books, but thank you for that. Peter?
When I'm on trial, that was fun. It was a long day, and there was a lot of extras in that scene. And I felt like sort of a master of ceremonies, like a bunch of board extras. So it was entertaining off screen. So that was fun.
Basically, we know yours, so we'll skip all the meeting.
Hold on, there's another scene. It's not fair. I gotta do it.
I think my one's pretty easy. I think it's definitely the final. Where I get to amazing. But then getting to see it properly, like on screen, was I mean, even just the sound of those dragons, like shivers, amazing. Just how I thought it would be. So yeah.
What you stole my pickles. You know, I love the scene that all the ones that have been mentioned, also Arya and Syrio.
Yeah, I think we would be remiss if we did not at least mention all the people who could not be here with us today, but who contributed to the great stuff that you saw. I mean, the amazing crew and technical people who did all that fabulous work, and also so many cast members in this large ensemble. Maisie Williams is already Terry Lloyd, who really did incredible things with and, you know, I could go on for 20 more names here. I'm very pleased with the 13 Emmy nominations, as I'm sure they are, but Sean, you should be able to. So we could go on for hours, but we can't actually go on for hours, and so I'm going to devote the rest of this to questions from the audience. So there are, I think, microphones set up somewhere. I can see them. There we are. So state your question, and someone will answer it.
Hey guys, I love the show like everyone else. And the show introduced me to the book, so I was wondering how many of you guys ran home after the filming of season 1 to find out what happened, or how one of you guys were the source material.
I know what happened.
I was shocked.
Yeah, well, after my first audition, I got the first book and devoured it in not too long a time, and then was obsessed with it. Was ready to move on to book 2, but wanted to be with Danny as we were filming season 1. So I was very much like, I mean, seriously, my copy of the first book is like taught. It's got all my notes in. It's, you know, like. It was my Bible for a really long time. And then my celebration of wrapping season 1 was starting book 2. So I'm kind of going to go like as I really, all I want to do is just read ahead, but I'm trying to pace myself so I know where I'm going. Yeah.
When I read the first book, and one piece I loved like 4 days, actually read it, was blown away. And like right when it came to me dying, I was like, so in love with Drogo, and I started panicking. And I flipped through, and I'm like, no, I went to Barnes & Noble, picked up the book, and I read it, and I was just
Bring him back? Okay, I'll take that in 5 minutes. Who knows? He may have a twin brother somewhere.